So the next here, there is something called NLP in action. This is a little activity. Um, so I'm going to actually read out, or I'm going to enact an actual conversation that happened in a team. So I'm going to be playing dual role here. So please pay attention to what is being said, and once I go through this, we will discuss. Okay. So there are two people. One is a representative of the team, and then there is a scrum master. And this is a dialogue that's happening towards the middle of the day when they're discussing a challenge that is happening. So please pay attention to, how this, what kind of information is happening, what kind of filters are being used. Okay, so here we go. Team member says, we have a huge problem. We will not be able to demo the feature tomorrow to our stakeholders. Scrum Master, in the stand-up this morning, I heard that everything is on track. What is stopping you from demoing it tomorrow? Team member, the feature will not be ready. Scrum Master, can you please elaborate? What do you mean by the feature will not be ready? What remains to be done? Team member, well, code is developed, is unit tested, peer review has taken place also, it's integration tested as well, but we just can't deploy it to the demo environment. So Scrum Master says, so I see the issue is only with the deployment part, right? Team member says, yes, it is always like this with the DevOps guys. Scrum Master, always? Team member, well, not always, but last 2 sprints, this has been happening. Scrum Master, so what happened in the last 2 sprints? Team member, Martha went on early maternity leave and they're so short-handed. Scrum Master, okay, did you tell the DevOps team and the lead in advance that we needed this? No, we did not. Scrum Master, okay, so what do we do now? So this is an example where a team member comes up, and in the team member's mind, everything is going wrong. They just can't demo the next day. In their mind, the person is frustrated and is coming to the Scrum Master with a problem. And the Scrum Master is trying to understand what happened there. So that's the script that, if somebody couldn't understand when I was speaking clearly, you can take a quick look at that. So my question is, think in your minds, what kind of distortion, deletion, or generalization that took place. So if you want to read through or, identify areas where these filters went into action, think about it. So now question to you is, if you are a team member and you have to present the same information to your Scrum Master, how would you present it now that you know about how these filters work? On the other hand, if you are the Scrum Master, do you think you did a good job of understanding what the team member was saying? And what can you do to improve the communication abilities of your team? I'm sure this example hit home for many of you because these things happen. Think about your daily stand-up where, a team member gives certain information about what they did yesterday, what is their plan for today, and what's getting in the way. What can you ask so that it brings more clarity for the team? What cues should you look for? Are there people in your teams who always miss out information or always generalize? And what can you do to coach them, to mentor them so that communication gets better? So those are a few things that you can learn from this particular exercise.